Good morning. This is Grateful Ed. Hope you're having a great day. It is, I thank God I'm alive and able to make this video today. And what I want to do is I want to share some more of my stories about some of the gang stalking that's taken place against me. Um, what I want to say is that this is not about me. But if my videos help even one person to wake up and to know that these things could be happening to them and to take some sort of action to stand up against it, whatever they are comfortable with, then I consider that a victory. Okay. So, I want to reiterate that the gang stalking is real. Once your family and friends, associates, military buddies, uh, churches, covens, city council, or city government. Let's just say city government, from Parks and Rec all the way up, and also state and federal government. Once they have you on your list, okay, then you've been targeted and they're going to attack you. It's a real thing, okay? It's happening no matter what the community is, whether you're in the inner city or whether you're in the suburbs, okay? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your race. It doesn't matter your socioeconomic status. It doesn't matter if you're a veteran. It doesn't matter if you're a senior citizen. It doesn't matter if you're a child, okay? If they're coming after you, they're coming to target you. And it's real important to know these things are real and to be strong and speak your voice and do not waver in this thing. Because let's face it, there's so many schemes that they can come up with. I'm bracing myself for the breadth and depth of the evil and the conniving and the schemes that have gone on against me. Okay. But they're after to take you out. They're after your soul. They're after to rip you off, to degrade your integrity. Don't let them. Okay, stand up, take action. Believe in yourself, believe in your higher power. If you're religious, if you're spiritual, whatever that takes, in order for you to get your grounding and get your strength in order to stand up against these folks. I truly believe there's enough resources in the world, okay, that everyone can thrive, not just try to survive and be a puppet in their scheme, in their setup, okay. And the people that have participated in this class warfare, okay, where they think they're better than everybody else and they can dictate the outcome of someone's life. Those days are over, okay? They're coming to an end. And, I thank President Trump for a lot of that, in order to lead the way, in order to get people motivated and energized, in order to, break them down one by one, okay? Bring them out and break them down because that's the only way, okay? So, anyway, so, one of the things that happened to me, there's lots of hacks, once they have once they've been in your computer systems, I'll say in your computer systems, in your phone, in your house, there was, let me just say that there was, I think it was on like 2020 or one of those, news information shows about how they were spying on your children, okay, through like if you got a camera to watch your baby or watch your children in another room, that they've hacked in and they're watching it, these predators, okay. And that I want to say, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago, okay. But once they're in your house, they're in your house. If they can manipulate, by hacking into your camera, your TV, or your thermostat, okay, then that's they're in your house and they're manipulating information. But I'll just say on my computer, okay. Here's a couple examples that I want to talk about. The first one was I went out shopping for for t-shirts, okay, shopping online for t-shirts. So, I bought an Edwards t-shirt, okay, and I bought it off the internet and it delivered, okay. So, one way that they will fuck with you, okay, is I got a notice that another one was purchased and it was in a different color, okay. So, I had to stop and think, I only bought one t-shirt, what's going on? Okay. So, it's fake, it's fun. And what happened was I had to take the time to go investigate. The thing about it psychologically is they make you second guess yourself to where, you think you've done something wrong, okay. But, this is just their way of manipulating the internet in order to psychologically abuse and gaslight you. Okay. So, basically that got cleared up, but they're just wasting your time and keeping you from your purpose. Okay, and they can't do it. Don't let them do it. All right. So the other part to that same scenario was, and I can't remember if this was just afterwards, if I'd spoken about it, if maybe if I'd written it down and passed it along. I don't know. Maybe I made a video, or maybe it was just part of documentation of my whole situation. Okay, but they had flashed that back on the screen, and then they had taken it out or capitalized or highlighted the words war out of Edward. In other words, saying, once you have spoken up against what we've done to you, the injustices that was done to me by these phony ass doctors and nurse or crony up at the VA, okay, then this was war. This is the way I took it, okay. But if this is war, so be it. I gotta speak I gotta speak the truth, and I gotta speak my voice about what's going on to me. Okay, so there's a lot more stories about the hacking. Okay, but I just wanted to bring that one up because it related on so many. It related to the VA fraud, the phony doctors up there, and it related to the internet purchases, the money, and then the interaction with the vendors, and basically gaslighting you to second guess yourself. Okay, so another one is it's the prank calls. Okay, um, for a while there, after attacks, and then years following, these folks go in waves. They will attack you with gaslight and hacks and stealing, manipulation, and gaslighting, and then it'll ease off, and then once attacks start again. I don't know what their cycle is. It's going to be interesting to find out. But I got a lot of prank calls, okay? And it seems as though every time that I would, get going doing something, or during the day, that the phone would ring, okay? And I already, it would be, it would be bullshit calls, or there would be nobody on the line. It was just to get me up out of my chair and away from doing the things that I was trying to do at the time. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, they'd be begging for money, or they would hang up, or I wouldn't get to the phone in time enough to actually answer the call. But that's an old one, with the telephone and the fake numbers that they would put in there. If you look at the phone and see some of the numbers they use, you could tell that there was some kind of manipulation going on, and I suppose with spell work, you know, and spell work. So, I gotta also talk about, again, my family. Okay, you got to be very careful when it comes to your family. Okay, and how they'll sell you out. Sell out, trade, just trader. against you, for whatever reason. And I really believe it's been done to me since I was a child, okay? And it's going to be interesting to find out the reasons and the rationale. One thing I know for sure, okay, that ever since I was a child, and way before that, I'm sure that people have been talking about the family, and I guess they're talking about everybody, and you know, but they were talking about my family and making fun of Kay and June, okay, like they were retarded, and kids are cruel, They come up to me, why are they retarded? How are they retarded? Okay, well, you can't undo that. Thing about it is, when you're part of that family, and you don't want to stand up for them, you want to go on the other side. You don't want anything to do with them because you want to be part of the elite and part of this class warfare. You drew the line, you drew the line with me, and those are a lot of deep pain, not only for me, but a lot of other people. So, ever since I was young, at least a teenager, and to see those actions and to see the change, especially after my grandfather and grandmother died. Okay, and to see those changes about how Faye acted. My thing is, you're part of this family. You're batshit crazy like the rest of us, out screaming, whatever. That's how we did. Our family was screaming. That's what communication. And then work it out. But we all know that's a bad cycle. You don't want to get into that kind of thing, okay? But my whole thing was, what makes you think you're so different? You're the same blood, and you grew up under the same roof, to a certain degree. Until you didn't get your way, you stormed out, okay? But, having said that, what makes you so different? You sold out, you sold out with the enemy as far as you became the head commander of the enemy when it comes to me, okay? Because if you sell me out, you're selling out the rest of us too. That's the way I looked at it, and that's the way I feel, even today. There's no doubt about that. So I'm gonna end by this. It begs the question: when it comes to trying to raise your stock within the community on your false narrative and beef up your ego and your bank account by ripping off children and who knows what else, holding people from their purpose, holding them from their destiny, and knowing more about them than just withholding information in order to manipulate it and use against them, and spreading lies and rumors within the community, and might as well say it, bearing false witness, okay, that there's no words to the face except lies, okay, fake, fraud, and phony is the way I describe it. So it begs a question for me: how many words? There's no true word spoken to the face. How many lies have been spoken behind the back? How many people have made a career out of that? And how many people reveled in the fact and laughed at some of these things under surveillance? Begs the question, are they laughing now? Time will tell, okay? Time will tell. Anyway, that's all I got for today. I want to wrap it by saying this gang stalking is real. Don't let it get you down. Stand up. Stand for your convictions, okay? Don't let them hold you back. Okay, whether it's your family or your friends or your frenemies, however you want to categorize them now. So, thank you very much. Have a great day. God bless you. God bless America. Keep on keeping on.